So over the last week, many things happened in the crypto space, and being a Singaporean, one company that was based here made a mark in the world. They bought over the naming rights for the Staples Stadiums in Los Angeles, and it will be known as the Crypto.com Stadium in the future. But what is CRO and how much can it reach? Hello beautiful people, hope you're all doing good, and probably you guys managed to buy some dips when the market went down recently. But if you didn't, this might be the next coin to look out for. However, with any of these videos that I do, always do your own research before purchasing anything I say, because I'm just a random person on the internet. So CRO or Crypto.com has been a talk of town recently after inking a naming deal for the Staples Stadium for like a huge 700 million foreign name, such flex. But today, let's talk about CRO, what I feel about the company, and where I think they will be in the next year or at 2022 at least. And if you haven't gotten your Crypto.com card, I'll leave a link in the description down below where you can sign up for one. And when you do so, you get $25 worth of CRO when you stake at least $500 worth of CRO, which will qualify you for the red card that I currently hold. So way back when I did an unboxing, there were not much use for CRO because it was just another token with not much use case until now. But before we get into the token, let's look at what Crypto.com does and how we can benefit you by letting you earn some crypto by just going about your day. So first and foremost, we cannot talk about Crypto.com without talking about their card. And there are quite a few tiers available here where you can get your cashback in CRO tokens just by spending this card like any other debit card. And through my experience, I've used it for some purchases on Lazada, Shopee, paid my phone bills, and even brought groceries at NTUC. So technically, this works like any other debit card that you have in your wallet, except the cashback is paid in CRO token. So you might wonder, why get a cashback card in crypto instead of cashback cards that offer cashback like UOB with a 1.8% cashback? So first and foremost, with the Ruby rate, it gives you a 2% cashback, which kind of beats the current cashback that most credit cards have. And secondly, it pays you in crypto, which can go up or down. And when the crypto is going up or down, this means that your cashback might be worth more than the 2% that you have gotten after spending. So let's look at the CRO charts, which grew from a measly of 1 cent in January 2021 to the current price of 70 cents. Which means that if you have gotten $1 in cashback in January 2021 from a $50 spending, your $1 cashback of CRO token is now worth $70, which is pretty insane.
This is insane!
And think of it as paying for your groceries, but getting your groceries back for free when the token prices goes up again. So let's talk about the CRO token use cases. So when I first got my CRO, I put them mainly into a supercharger, which gives me a variety of additional tokens. So basically, a supercharger is like a BNB vault if you're familiar with the one on Binance. By staking your CRO tokens, you get some new tokens that gets listed onto the exchange. And subsequently, they release their exchange, which is the Crypto.com exchange, where you can stake CRO for lower trading fees as well. So it's like holding the native tokens in exchanges, which allows you to get discounts when you trade. To be fair, Crypto.com fees are not the lowest. It starts at 0.4%, which is pretty hefty. But if you stake at least 10,000 CRO, it brings this amount down to 0.36%. And the more CRO you stake, the lower your fees go. And if you stake CRO in the Crypto.com app, you get a flashy debit card just like this one, which gives you cashback in CRO as mentioned earlier. If you're not too much into spending to earn cashback, the app has an earn function which allows you to earn cryptocurrencies when you deposit crypto in them. There is a flexible period, a month period, and a 3 months period for you to choose. And it's pretty good for beginners who are looking to join the crypto space. However, in recent times, they released the Chronos chain, which is the native chain for CRO. This enables DeFi projects to be built on the CRO chain. So with Binance, we got the BSC, which is the Binance Smart Chain, And over there we have PancakeSwap, Uniswap, and many more. So on Chronos, they have introduced a few DEX which has pretty similar functions as PancakeSwap, except that you are farming or yielding for different tokens. So I will be doing another video on the yield farming on the Chronos chain, but I'll briefly cover some of these in this video as well. So as of recording, there are 11 DEX available for you to choose from, and I'm personally invested in VVS Finance. Because these DEX are pretty new, it's wise to do some research before putting any money into these DEX, or even to just farm their tokens, because there's always a risk of rug pull. So in the DEX, you're able to swap for tokens like CRO, RepETH, USDT, USDC, and much more. And one of the benefits of using DEX is not having the need to do KYC, because all you need to have is just a MetaMask to start doing transactions. So what is the potential price for CRO? When we look at a project that has a DX and a CX or a centralized exchange, we'll think of an exchange like Binance, because they do have their BSC, which is decentralized, and I think it's a good yardstick to measure the potential of CRO as well. So CRO is currently sitting at 70 cents with a $17 billion market cap. And comparing it to Binance token, which is $570 with a $94 billion market cap, there is definitely room for CRO to continue growing. And if CRO hits just half the market cap of Binance, there will be a potential 3x growth from here, putting it at roughly $2 per token. And when that happens, this will put CRO in the top 10 token list on market cap when it's currently number 13. So some of you might be like, hey, how is this even workable? Personally, I think this is fairly plausible, because with more play-to-earn games coming up, projects will start on different chains. This will prevent congestion and high fees, which is a problem for players because that fees wipe out half their earnings just by converting those tokens out, like Axie Infinity. But with CRO, the fees are very affordable, and I did a couple of transactions which roughly cost 0.4 CRO per transaction, and these might vary depending on the actions that you're doing on the blockchain, whether you're staking, you're approving, or you're claiming tokens. And not only play to earn games, but NFT, which is pretty hot right now, might drop soon on the Chronos chain. And this could be another potential trigger to push prices up even higher. And just to put it out there, I do hold some CRO personally, so I do have quite a bit of them, and hopefully this video age well in the next year or so. I really hope it does, but yeah. But having said that, I do hope the CRO team makes some changes to the app, because I kind of got confused with what I can do and what I cannot do. At one point, I had some money stuck in my cart, which I can only use to purchase items in the physical world, but I cannot use it to purchase crypto, which can be kind of frustrating. But I think everything is a work in progress, which will allow us users to purchase crypto more easily in the future. So if you're looking to get some CRO, I have left links in the description down below where you can sign up with Crypto.com. You'll receive $25 worth of CRO tokens when you stake $500 worth, and on top of that, you get a Ruby Red card. So that brings us to the end of today's video. Drop a like if you haven't, subscribe, and I'll see you next Monday, Wednesday, and sometimes Friday.